This morning, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, now en route to Moscow, is already delivering a tough message for Russia, arguing Russia has to make a choice, either align itself with the U.S. and its allies or embrace the Syrian regime and Iran. And as for that recent chemical attack, Secretary Tillerson is making it clear this morning, quote, "We cannot let this happen again." Facing his first test as America's top diplomat, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson set to arrive in Moscow for high-stakes talks with Russia's foreign minister. Previewing his message early this morning.
We do not want the regime's uncontrolled stockpile of chemical weapons to fall into the hands of ISIS or other terrorist groups who could and want to attack the United States or our allies.
Topping the agenda, Russia's support of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad, just days after a massacre with chemical weapons. Tillerson already accusing Russia of being complicit or incompetent for its failure to deliver on an agreement to destroy Syria's chemical weapons. With allied leaders in Italy, the Secretary of State reaffirming the U.S. decision to strike Syria.
We rededicate ourselves to holding to account any and all who commit crimes against the innocents anywhere in the world.
Two senior military officials telling NBC News it's not clear the Russians were involved in the chemical attack, but U.S. officials are investigating and at the very least acknowledge the Russians didn't stop the Syrians. The White House not ruling out another strike against Syria, but it is stirring up confusion, with Press Secretary Sean Spicer warning Assad's use of barrel bombs could trigger a future U.S. response.
The sight of people being gassed and blown away by barrel bombs ensures that if we see this kind of action again, we hold open the possibility of future action.
But Assad has been targeting civilians with crudely constructed barrel bombs that kill indiscriminately for years. Spicer later clarifying that nothing has changed in the U.S. policy. Also looming over today's talks, Moscow's meddling in the U.S. election, including possible links between Russian operatives and Trump associates. Tillerson, a former chief executive at ExxonMobil, knows the landscape, even awarded the Russian Order of Friendship by Vladimir Putin in 2013. Now, as Secretary of State, his harsh words for Russia, a striking contrast to President Trump's hesitance to publicly criticize Putin.
It would be great if we could get along with Russia. It's not terrible. It's good.
As for whether Russia was complacent or incompetent when it comes to Syria, Tillerson just this morning says, quote, "The distinction doesn't matter much to the dead." Also to this morning, some forceful comments from another unpredictable adversary. That's North Korea, after the U.S. deployed a Navy strike group toward the Korean peninsula. The North's foreign ministry now warning that it would defend itself against what it calls reckless acts of aggression and hold the U.S. wholly accountable. How? North Korean officials saying with whatever methods the U.S. wants to take. Matt and Savannah, back to you.
All right, Peter Alexander at the White House. Peter, thank you very much.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.